Hello, good morning, guys. This is Umakant standing in the middle of the forest and enjoying a nice view from here. And backside of me, you can see the hill. There is a hill backside of me, and we are just enjoying and gazing this forest from here. Yeah. Apart from this, I want to tell you a story which is very important to gain important knowledge, information, and wisdom in your life, and implement the same in your life so that you will be happy, joyful, and pleasant from inside. So, once upon a time, there was a person, there was an old man, okay? He was a blind man. And this blind man had a big family. He had seven sons, and seven sons got married. So, all these things, he was very happy that all the seven sons got married, and the sons has their own wives. So, this all my family members are now there to serve me. So, why should I get worried about my blindness? Now, I have 14 eyes which are protecting me, and 14 and his wives, my son's wives are again 14, so it is 28 eyes which are there to take care of me. Why should I worry about my life? I should be very, very, very joyful. And you know that, I have nothing to take care and look about, because these people are taking care of me very, very, very nicely. So he was very much happy by looking into the people, and he became unaware of his blindness. Okay, at one point of time he was very happy because this blindness could not affect him, because most of his family members were serving him all the time with, from morning to evening. They were taking care of their breakfast, taking care of his lunch, dinner. They were giving him proper medicines on time, and all of his sons were quite religious towards him, and they were taking care of him very nicely. So this guy was also very much happy. This old man was having so much big family with sons and daughter-in-laws. So he was very much happy with them. So the days were passing. When you're happy, the days pass very fast. So this man was enjoying the time, and the days were passing very fast. And what happened suddenly? One fine day, all the days are not same, but one fine day, the house in which he was residing, the pole of electricity wires which was passing from his house fell on this house, and suddenly there was a fire accident which took place in his house. And what happened is this entire house was actually burnt. Okay, burnt. So now everybody was running towards saving their lives, and all his sons and all his son-in-laws, daughter-in-laws, and the kids, grandsons, kept running, 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 and everybody, thought of escaping their own life, saving their own life. So what happened is that nobody looked for him, this old man, and when they came out, they shouted, "Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is he?" They shouted for him, and so they could see that nobody was there, and this old man was lying inside the forest, and the fire burnt him and he died. So before dying, there was some 3 to 4 minutes of time which was given to him. Everybody will have, before death, has time to realize what is going to happen with his life. So he too had a time to realize, what is happening with my life. He thought for a few minutes, "Oh God, if I would have got my own eyes, I too might have run to save my life. But oh God, you did not give me eyes. I was dependent on them all my life." So this is called a realization. Okay, one point of time, man has to realize, he has to look for his conditions around. How long you can be dependent on others for your knowledge and for your daily needs. The thing is that, one point of time when you realize that the vision which the society has provided you is not your vision, it is their vision. You have to develop your own vision. And second point is that the moral which you have to take here is, your house is already burning and you are staying in a burning house. So what I mean to say about a burning house here, I am referring to this body which is already burning, and you still did not develop the eyes so that you can see what is the reality and what is unreality, what is truth and what is untruth. You are living blindly, and because you are being supplied with food, you are being supplied with all the material comforts, you are supplied with proper health, you are thinking that you are safe, but you are not realized your own self, and you are just walking in a pathway blindly. Like, a person walking in this jungle blindly without much safety efforts is like he's taking and risking his life. But the person who knows that death is going to happen at any moment of time, this body is going to burn at any moment of time, then at that point he'll become realized, and he will take a steps to uh, know the knowledge by himself. This is the first way of leading the life. This is first way. The second way, what is that? You cannot explore by yourself. There is a way. You tried, you have meditated, and you did not find. Thing is that you need to find a master. Okay, to need to find why there is a need to find a master. I'll just give you another example. Yesterday I was sitting in my place, in an accommodation provided by the chaudhry of this temple. So when I was staying in the temple, I was carrying a glass bottle with me, and this glass bottle broke from my hands. It slipped, and this glass bottle actually, the small pieces of all this glass bottle was spread across my room. So I was just cleaning it, because if any person enters by ignorance, he may hurt his hands, or it may hurt his legs. His feet will be completely damaged by this, because it will pierce into his feet. So I was cleaning it with my own broom. I took the broom and I took paper and cleaned everything. I cleaned it. But still, some pieces of glasses pierced into my fingers. But my friend also came in, and I told him that, the glass pieces are spread over here. He told that I could not see, but I told him, yes, I broke the glass, and the glass is there. So walk carefully. So he took my advice and he walked carefully, and he could save from the piercing of the glass pieces. So similarly, there are people who know that this world is filled with the pieces of glass, which are broken glass. Like these are the situations which are poking you from all the directions. These are like pieces of glasses. These are the bad situations which you encounter. So at this time, as I experience the life already, there are few people who are experienced their life already. They have seen this tough situation. They've seen that this world is all filled up with the glass pieces and which may hurt you. They give you advices. People who are elevated like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and Vivekananda, and we have a lot of enlightened beings like Ramana Maharshi. All these people, these enlightened people have shown a certain pathway. Okay, Neem Karoli Baba. These are all great people. So they have shown us a pathway that yes, this world is filled with agony, and this is filled with suffering, and even Adi Shankara told that this world is filled with suffering. Okay, so when they told and when they have given us the pathways, so we need to walk in those pathways only if you want to avoid those suffering and that piercing of the glass pieces onto your body. But if you are ignorant and if you don't want to listen, and if you say that I cannot see any glass pieces here, everything is cool, and if you keep on walking, there are still small pieces which will give you huge pain. So this, if you want to avoid, you have to follow certain pathways. And once you follow these pathways, what will happen is you reach a stage wherein you develop your own eyes. You leave all this knowledge which you gained from these people, and you develop your own eyes. After you develop your own eyes, you develop your own vision. When the own vision is developed, what will happen is that you see the world in different perspective. And then when you're enlightened being, what will happen is that, your walkway in this path, this dimension of life will change now. Though you are in the body, you become bodiless. You become an enlightened being, a soul, a Jivan Mukta state. When this Jivan Mukta state is achieved, you have nothing to worry. You have nothing to worry. You reach a stage, you're already happy. You just become even-minded. You don't identify yourself with your body. And you see yourself as a Jivan Mukta. And this is the stage which we all need to work. And for that, we need to, at the initial stages, we need to find a master, or we need to depend on scriptures. And at further stages, you may leave them, and our own light of you will flow inside your heart. And this light will give you a direction to walk in a pathway, which is a pathway of an enlightened being. So guys, I am also going inside this forest. You can see the deepness of this forest. There are a lot of things, but there is one light which is protecting me to go in this deep forest, and that is my inner light. Hope guys, you will also lit the inner light within you by following the masters and by following the scriptures of these great people. So you guys, this is Umakant, your life coach and mentor. We'll talk up and catch up in our next videos speaking about life. Bye guys, bye.